Hi guys, Crystal Palace 2, Arsenal 3, full time at Selhurst Park. Well, it was quite a good game. I think it was a solid performance. Went into the game I was slightly surprised by the lineup. I thought we'd be going in with a back four like we have in the last few games. I thought that was what Wenger was going for. Looked like he was changing to that permanently, but he's returned to the back three. It looks like he's going to interchange depending on the game. That's what he seemed to say in his press conference a few days ago. But yeah, Kolasinac recalled to the side. I think he does suit that left wing back role more than the left back role. Even though we haven't really seen him as a left back role, you can see that in his kind of quality of his game. But yeah, he was recalled. Callum Chambers was the surprise inclusion on the right side of the defence. I thought he had a decent game. And yeah, the rest of the team was kind of what you'd expect. Mesut Ozil, Sanchez, Lacazette starting up front together, and Wilshere and Xhaka in the middle of the park, with Bellerin as the right wing back. And yeah, we started quite well. I thought first 10 or 15 minutes they put us under a bit of pressure. I don't think we were quite at the races, but then we stepped it up a bit, played some really nice football, had some decent chances, and then eventually once we get the goal we started creating more. Quite a nice goal. Lacazette comes back inside. It comes from a free kick initially, saved by Speroni, and then it comes out to Mustafi and he just sticks away. It's a really calm finish from Mustafi for a centre back on the half volley. Just side foots it in, great composure from a difficult angle, and from that moment on we looked really good in the first half. The only disappointment we had at the end of the half time was that we should have more goals really. Ozil had two brilliant opportunities, Lacazette had a shot just wide. And yeah, we looked sharp. I thought Ozil and Sanchez were very good today. Sanchez in particular, he's been woeful recently, but today he stepped up, much better performance. Second half, the first 10 minutes, the first like 2 or 3 minutes looked like we'd stepped it up. Bellerin has a great chance around the back. Not stepped it up, just continued the way we were playing in the first half. But then we have a period. It just seemed like typical Arsenal. Just should be 2 or 3-0 up, and then we just concede out of nothing. Their first real chance in the game, their first good bit of play. Zaha, who gave Chambers a few iffy moments in the second half with his direct running play. I think Zaha would be a good signing for us actually. I mean, he was really good tonight. I mean, it wasn't the best he's played, but you just see he's their talisman. He's by far their best player. Great play to get past Chambers. He plays it back, Townsend sticks it away. We had about 10-minute spell where it looked like it was just kind of similar to the Watford game. We just looked rattled. I was kind of happy that happened earlier in the game, so we had time to recover. We did recover. Sanchez hits a bit of a snapshot, but it was a brilliant snapshot. Great connection into the back of the net. Something I noticed about that goal, well, I didn't notice it, but I heard Thierry Henry say it in the analysis after the game. Not many of the teammates came over to celebrate with Sanchez. It was quite a big goal, quite a big moment in the game. Not many people came to celebrate with him. And I sense there's a bit of unease and tension between the squad members and Sanchez. It's understandable. I would be annoyed if I was Sanchez, if I was other players, having a player in your team who doesn't want to be there, who quite clearly, visibly wants to leave the club, thinks he's better than the rest of you and the club. So yeah, that's something to think about. But he was brilliant today. Every time he got on the ball, was looking to do something. He played some brilliant passes, runs. He was just a handful for the Palace defence. As was Ozil. I thought he had some brilliant touches. We made a few more chances, but I think from that moment on, it was just inevitable we were going to win. Third goal was just wonderful ball from Wilshere, who had another excellent game. He's got to go to Russia. He's got to. He's by far England's best midfielder. Brilliant ball over the top to Sanchez. Great first touch with his knee, I think. He just sticks it past Speroni, and it was a return to the form that we've seen us, the sort of play that we know we're capable of, and that is the the frustration from Arsenal fans that we're so much better than this and we just let teams come back. We're not consistent enough. We're so much better than what we're showing that we show at times. And going forward, we can be as good as anybody. But we saw our defensive frailties again. Although I thought we, on the whole, dealt with the likes of Benteke and Townsend and Zaha quite well. I don't think Palace had many chances. We kind of let them back into it at the end, and then a really sloppy goal that we conceded from Tompkins' header. But overall, I think it's a good win. I think there was a lot of fear going into the game. It's much better than last season, where Bellerin had a horrible game. He was much better today. I thought Bellerin actually played pretty well today. He had a lot of space out wide, and especially in the second half, and he exploited it, and he used his pace to a lot better effect. Xhaka was a bit more solid in there. I still think we're getting left a bit exposed with his lack of mobility, and he's the deepest midfielder, and sometimes he is caught in weird positions upfield where he shouldn't be. But overall, it is a positive result. I mean, they beat Chelsea at home. They've been in good form this season, so I was going into the game thinking, seeing last season's results, seeing the sort of results that they've been getting recently, I think any win would be good. And I thought we played well on top of that, and I thought we restricted Palace to very few chances. So yeah, I was happy with the game, happy with the result, and we've just got to go to West Brom and beat them. Another game where we were awful last season, but they are awful at the moment. They can't seem to score a goal. Alan Pardew can't get them going yet. We've got to go and win that. If we win that, then going on to Chelsea, we could be in a position where we can get into that top four. That is basically the only thing we can look for now this season. Getting into the top four. Maybe a cup win, quite far in the League Cup now, semi-finals. FA Cup, Europa League. Europa League's looking difficult now with the teams that drop down from the Champions League. But I don't know. It's a good win. I'll take it. Tell me what you thought about the game in the comments. Hopefully someone will actually comment. And yeah. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.